So I think what I'm gonna do is have this playthrough, play this playthrough out in full, but it'll serve as the base for when I make updates to this mod. That way you can kind of tell, or if for those who don't know in the future, you'll know that any changes I make to the mod will be relative to this playthrough, so you can kind of tell where I might be going with things. Whether that's adding events, enemies, dialogue here and there. Again, it makes more sense within context of what you see here, so yeah. I mean, as I'm working on, if and when I work on the mod, maybe I'll just show the difference, maybe. But for now, let's get back into it. Because again, to state once more, if I didn't already say it in a previous video, there's not that many changes to the mods from early to mid-game. Mid to late, even the same thing. Pretty much near the end is the only real change. Other than that, there are dialogue changes. So again, at this point, you might be wondering, well, what's the point of doing a whole playthrough then? If nothing else, this is a big test run to see if everything works correctly. And if something breaks in between, well, that'll be weird, because as I mentioned at the start of this playthrough, I did already test it myself. I may have added some things here and there, but for the most part, it's well tested. Again, this is more for the public eye to see, and I may have made a change or two, but they're really minor things that shouldn't really break anything, so I think I defeated a death mask here. What I do need to do is check my shillings, because I don't think I bought anything yet. Yeah, 96. Where am I going? Why am I going this way again? I don't know why I'm going this way. Actually, I know why I'm going this way, because I need to go towards Tunnel 1. And yeah, that death mask is a death mask. I don't think... Yeah, I think I have to wait for day 2, right? Before I can do the thing. The unfortunate part is if I decide to fight the mob here, it's gonna be a bit difficult, because I would like to be able to defeat one of the mob enemies in front of a door, basically. I am going to use that against them, and it makes some sense, if you look at, real life and story and stuff, but, in the way of, bodies will block a door if one falls to the floor. That said, gameplay-wise, it might not be as fun, but hey. So, let's find out. If anything else, I'll put a booby trap down, but nothing yet. Otherwise, I want this guy to chase me. I don't know if he's going to chase me, though. I want him to chase me to the door. Unfortunately, he's not coming. Yeah, there he goes. And I basically want to defeat him on this door. Knowing that Abella has a phobia, though, let's actually heal myself. Don't I have an eye of... Well, I'm going to heal myself regardless. Oh, that doesn't take me out of the screen. That's right. And are you there? I was about to say. And let's stop him here. That way, if things happen, I have a way out. But let's guard with Abella. Otherwise, Abella just eats like 50 damage to the face. She might eat bleeding anyway, but hey. Yeah, so slam into that. That 2 combo there might actually kill Abella. So, hence we are guarding with her. But yeah, I was thinking about defeating Levy with Abella in the party. Instead, I'm gonna go this way first and defeat Osa. Oh. Or do I just want to pick up Osa for now? Because he can blow off my limbs. There is a Sylvian circle somewhere. Unless we one-shot him. We can one-shot him. It's a bit tricky, though. I will eat first. Basically gonna be defeating a lot of people, and that's gonna be another bigger change in the mod, is that Abella won't hesitate, as the rules have stated. If you don't know what that means, you'll see in a moment, or you'll see when I get there. But for now, let's open this sewer drain, actually. And yeah, move towards Tunnel 1. But yeah, that's not, again, it's ultimately that does make the game easier. I mean, I'm not going to try and deny it, because them not hesitating allows them to deal more damage, and so you don't have to eat a mischief of rats or something really, really crazy from Osa, if we're using Osa as the example. Otherwise, the same thing, Olivia or her doppelganger. You don't have to... There's less chance of you getting irritation, which you need a Sylvian circle to get rid of, among other status effects. I need to make sure I'm not about to run into a landmine here. But yeah. And then also dodging and kiting things, and making sure Abella doesn't die to anything, the centaur included in this. And then that in that. Can I? I think I can one-shot her, right? If I don't one-shot her, this is going to be a bit of a thing. So let's find out. But yeah, let's see. I think she has actually a bit more life. We're going to find out in a hot moment. If anything else, I want her to not give me a thing. Yep, there it is. Well, you know, funny enough, I have eyeglasses for this. I think that also decreases my evasion, question mark? But yeah, for now, until I get limbs cut off, there's not really a need for me to get rid of that. It does eat up a slot, which I'm already using with eyeglasses, so it's fine for now. There are worse accuracy debuffs, including blindness, so I'm not about to step into a trap, right? I know there's one around here somewhere, but yeah, it's right down there, and they're really, yeah, for a head and a blue herb, I defeated Olivia there. Not the best use of my resources, but hey. And let's move onward. So there's a tent here. Could use the ammo. I could shoot the centaur down. I mean, it does get rid of a headache. At the same time, I can also kite it. But I don't really believe in myself that much. I guess I'll try to believe in myself, though. Frog, you are literally blocking my way. Yeah, let's do that. There's another pit to the left, but we don't need to ever go there. The centaur neighs in the distance, and I'll move on with Abella in tow. If nothing else, I really want to save the ammo for, oh goodness gracious, for Stitches here. But that'll depend on if I dodge the centaur correctly. So, I would like to pick this up. So it's going to run past me here. Then when I come back, I want to make sure I have enough stamina coming back. I might even just run around the tunnel entrance, but we'll see if I do that. So this is 3-5? 3-5? Well, 3 relative to the top. Nope, maybe it was 2. So, what I mean by that is roads 2 and 4 have... Oh, nope, 2 and 5. 2 and 5. I keep getting that wrong. I think I haven't got it right yet, but hopefully I remember next time. As we get nothing from this chest. But yeah, we're gonna move on. I think I have enough to shoot Stitches down. I should just check to be sure. Kiting her isn't the worst thing either. Maybe I'll try kiting. So I don't have to waste any ammo, and I don't need her head. She does drop, you know, okay-ish items, but it's nothing I really need. In fact, I may even have enough gasoline canisters. So let's find out. Also, yeah, well, now that I'm wearing 2 Bremen Elite helmets, it's not going to be much of a spoiler to mention that that does nullify, because Elite helmets stop you from getting concussion, which is something that a certain boss does in this mod, so yeah. And the needles doesn't appear until you either open the door or grab the gasoline canister. I can't remember which one for sure. But for now, she shouldn't appear, so I don't need to use up the ammo. And I won't be coming back here, so... Nope, I need more. Well, okay, that means I do need to. Well, again, we'll try and kite her. If nothing else, we can open this up. So I have a way out. Or I have a true loop to use. But yeah. Really, never picked up another gasoline. I mean, I don't think I ever went to Tunnel 6, was it? So yeah, that kind of makes sense. So now, yeah, now she's gonna spawn, but I should be able to run around her relatively easily. Yeah, so she's right there. But no matter what, we can kind of run past her. So if I don't, then that would be quite weird. But hey, yeah. So now with that light on and the sound of electricity flowing, we should be able to walk around Stitches. I've never really done this. Most of the time, I've just shot her all the time. So yeah, come here. And then we're gonna run around the very things you've made, Stitches. Now stay there and contemplate your life choices because you lost line of sight. There's a chest over to the east, but I don't want it, so we'll just hurry up and go down here. So if Saw blows off an armor, well, if he blows off a leg, I might actually just Sylvian immediately. I have Sylvian circles to use, so I don't really mind, but if he blows off an arm, it's not going to affect me too much because I'm not going to be equipping anything that requires 2 hands. Unless it's maybe Abella, but that's a different story. So, use a small key here. Pick this up even though we'll never get the ability to weapon craft, and just loot these quickly. Yeah, and for posterity, well, to also introduce an actual part of the mod, we're going to fight Osa here. So, if nothing else, when we move to the temple site, it'll allow us to do things. So, because his perks are quite cool. So, hopefully I can one-shot him. I accidentally skipped through that, but you saw that part. Abella is willing to help me fight, so I can immediately wrench toss and see if I can... Actually, I should have guarded, because if he uses hurting on Karen, I'm dead. Okay, good. But yeah, that does make the fights easier, because usually, in their human form, contestants don't have more than, like, 650 torso HP. So, they immediately die there, so... But at the same time, you know, it's not the worst thing in the world. Usually, I think only 2 contestants can really do anything that really matters. Everyone else just dies immediately once you decide to defeat them. And yeah, at this point, if you have Leechmonger's Ring, you're usually prepared to fight any of the contestants, so... Yeah, what is it all for? It's a bit much for Abella to take in, what is making her wonder, but she's thinking hard. And that's another affection increase. So, now we have 3. There's not really any other effect until I get 5. I could have added more, but... Again, just making sure that the bare bones part of the mod works. And the only real side things I've put in are is the ability for Abella not to hesitate. Or X character if I decide to add more, but hey. So let's try to dodge this. There are green herbs I can pick up here. It's risking a bit much, but we're gonna keep doing it. And actually the centaur can chase me all the way here, so if we never have to come back here, doesn't matter. If I do, then I have to think about something, but hey. But yeah. So at this point, some of you might be wondering who know more about the game. You know, if you're turning on the telectroscopes, why didn't you balance this for ending A? And my answer is, well, you're right. Oop, I did not re-equip the wrench. Well, we're about to find out if that matters. Also, yeah, that's right, I have phobia against these things. Do I die for this? Don't hurt me. Okay, good. I'm going to go into another immediate fight, but if I can 2-turn them anyway, I should just be able to... I should have more than enough rotten meat. Thankfully, the first dog didn't hit me, so, yeah. Yes, it's a nice thought to be able to persuade these headless, but nothing happens, so we're gonna do this instead. Yeah, I might just beeline to the temple area. I think I've already put in a, I need to get this, yeah, penny bun. If I defeated them, I might as well go grab this blue herb over here as well. But, yeah, I believe I did use the, I drew an Almer sigil in the train cabin, so it would behoove me to immediately just go into the temple site. And then after that, if I want to go back to Kefir's, then I can safely take the soul stone, because after that, there aren't really any places where I would trigger a genie / Poe / thing. There are 3 different names, but hey. But yeah. Is that part of the BGM, the centaur, or is that a SFX? I don't know why I never figured that out, but I was just curious. Anywho, let's lower this ladder so we have a true loop around into the city and back towards the thingy. We can also take Tanika's head here. But, yeah, with this, I might even be able to fight. I mean, if we have certain status effects, I might as well, right? Yeah, I'll just mix third myself. Yeah, let's head back to the train cabin. I think we'll just defeat everyone in the train cabin. And then you'll see what actually happens, because I haven't really changed much. I could try to make character-specific dialogue, depending on who you're fighting, just for, like... just for variety's sake, but I didn't yet, so... And something like that, I would normally not look, give a second glance, because something like that, you know, shouldn't really break anything. The worst thing that can happen is that I break a conditional. Also, that's right, Marina is here. And I believe she can hurting me, but in any case, we can pick Abella back up here, so she doesn't apprehend me. We didn't save it yet, but... Oh, actually, I should Almers. Yeah, I didn't Almers yet. Let's Almers. So, that way when I go to the temple area, I can port back here immediately, but more importantly, we want to attack, so hey. So yeah, Abella doesn't like it, but she'll trust my instincts. That's the best thing I had when I was coming up with this. And yeah, this does make things, again, objectively easier, because There's no way that I'd be able to one-shot Marco and or anyone else with this. That said, I am getting punched still, so it's not the best, but hey. Might as well re-equip while I'm here. That way I can immediately get into a fight with Marina, probably? Yeah, Marina. Huh. He should go down. And next is Marina. And then Olivia right after. So yeah, I didn't really change the dialogue. I could have set up a... One thing I was thinking of is I could have set up a common event to proc things. And I've already changed... No, have I changed a common event yet? I don't think I have. Because again, if I start adding or editing common events, then what happens is I need to include the common event with the mod because, well, the common event file anyway, because that's how it works. But yeah. I mean, I could. It's not, you know, a couple of megabytes isn't that bad, but it's still, I mean, if I can make it smaller, I could make it smaller. But I think I can one-shot Olivia too, so Marco's the only one, unless I low-rolled on Marco, which is possible. I definitely low-rolled that sickle attack, and yep, here's the Toxic Mist. But that's not the worst thing to happen. That is HP, but hey. It's better than Nettle Mist, which stays on me until I Sylveon, so... Anywho. I didn't fix it. I don't think I fixed it where if Abella is not in your party and say if she were sitting in the train cabin, yeah, I would not have been able to do this because I think Abella would have apprehended me. Something like that I would not have put in. I should probably add in because obviously if you have affection, they shouldn't really apprehend you, but hey. Again, I'll do that if I decide to make a build to distribute to people. But anywho. I think Samari is here too? No, she's not. That's right, because I had to sleep during this playthrough into day one evening because I could not find a way into the city, or I didn't get a way into the city that was easy for me. So, anywho. So yeah, what I can do is go towards the temple site now. I think I have all 3 effigies, right? I should have all 3 effigies. Do I have all 3 effigies? No, I do not. I didn't get the church one yet, so I guess we'll get that one in a moment. We can go into the city this way, and we'll move on. But yeah, that's the other... I guess that's the next biggest change. Not that it's a big change, it's the next biggest change. The ability to not hesitate allows you to pretty much one-turn most contestants, if not all of them. Definitely all of them once you have enough... damage going out. Obviously, I don't. Wearing a sickle and a pipe wrench... double pipe wrench, maybe, but... anywho. I think I can also get rid of this Witsman. He does have things I could loot from him. The question first is, do I have a booby trap or a thingy? I don't have... I have a booby trap. Let's instead just shotgun him? Question mark? Yeah. Hi. And let's do some looting. I could grab Black Caleb as well. You know what? Why not? We'll meet Mallet, so we have a bit more damage going out. Although, I think when I run into Rancid, I will want to... I don't want to fight Rancid with the blunt weapon, I think. I can't remember. I can't remember his mitigations. I should have checked. I should have tried to learn at least something in this today. But anywho. If nothing else, we're going down here, get a book, do some looting. Meat pie, rotten meat, lavender. Did I ever beat Henrik? I don't think I did, so... Anywho. And yeah, as I've seen lately, just to kind of go off topic for a moment, I could grab Black Caleb. There's nothing really barring me from doing so. Oh, I have to draw a Rur circle, that's right. Never mind then. I could also draw a Sylveon circle. I'll save it though, just in case I need it for later. That is a Sylveon. Yeah, no, because if you can use Rur, I should be able to use Sylveon. And Venushka and, you know, all that thing. All of those sigils, but we'll save it for now, just in case some really, really strange things happen. Really strange things happen, sorry. Grammar. But, yeah, for now I have not modified or I haven't relied on changing or adding anything to the common events. Therefore, I would not need to include that if I were to distribute this mod, is what I'm trying to say. Again, well, not that people are doing it already, so it's okay, but if I were to distribute this mod, again, there's not really any, it's not like I'm distributing the whole game, but And it depends on the developer, right? The developer / people who are involved with the game, not just Funger, but really any game, whether or not they want to go after it. I'm sure there's some legal, things here and there that talk about things, but anywho, let's get rid of Levy here because we need the heroin in game for ourselves. So yeah, that 3 is definitely not enough, or it might be, but for now, takes a low stance, but I don't think it's gonna matter. So yeah, and really, again, the reason why I say it mostly doesn't matter is because this mod is not targeted towards, but it assumes that you know the game at least somewhat. Knowing that that usually allows you to defeat contestants easily. Even if I were to take damage in most of these cases, it's not going to... Like, I have Leechmongers right now, and then I would put it on Karen or me, so, like, it wouldn't be the... Damage is not the thing I would be afraid of, because then I could just either go farm it and do anything else. Objectively, yes, it still makes it easier, because then I wouldn't be taking... I'm not taking damage at all, so from that standpoint, if someone were to bring it up, I can kind of understand a bit more. I need to re-equip this pipe wrench on Abella. But yeah, at the same time, and I could have probably just used the small key, but we can break the door down just fine. It should be okay. But yeah, the other part of this is that they knew 5% door evasion. Yeah, the whole point is that the character in question, in this case Abella, needs to survive. So if they die, you get nothing from the run. Not that you can unlock anything right now, but hey, I could try to add rewards, but Again, I'm already busy enough as is, making mods here and there, and then making games here and there. So yeah. I'm gonna go, again, working with the bare bones, making sure that everything works. Obviously, I have not tested every single thing, because if I were to, even things that you expect would never interact, like, say if I go into the restaurant Billy Vool, and then like, someone installs this mod, and for some reason you can't get shillings from the cash register, that would be a bit of a weird thing. Again, you wouldn't think that something like that could happen, but you never know, because events can be tied together in ways that you never expect. Also, I never grabbed this head, really. I guess I was too focused on getting rid of needles. I remember beating this thing down because I put a bear trap to the left here, but hey. I guess we're gonna find out if this death mask is real. So, because I've crossed this a few times already. Okay, well, doesn't seem to be... But I don't think I've still crossed it enough times. That said, I haven't been here yet, so actually... Yeah, let's fight. I would have liked to fight him earlier, but... I think he's still technically blocking the way here. So let's talk into a Persuade. So I can try and one-shot him. Unless Abella misses. But hey, she didn't. Again, Bobbies are, I guess, the midpoint of where you can kind of farm HP. Well... in this way. It's not guaranteed because obviously you've seen Abella miss the head before, but assuming she doesn't miss, then these bobbies just, well, with Karen and or Persuade ready, then you end up draining HP and not losing any HP is what I'm trying to say. I was thinking of saying something else because there is a Bobby normally in here, but apparently if you enter from the west side, it doesn't spawn, question mark? Anywho. We'll draw Funger for more saves. We'll force the door open with blunt damage. And we'll see what happens. So yeah, if nothing else, getting into the temple site before day 1, before we get into day 2 allows me to easily defeat Pav. So, flip 2 coins. I know, I'm really hoping for a lot if I'm hoping for Arm Guards or Salmon Snake. Either of those are good, but obviously Salmon Snake is better because it stops complete limb loss, like the fluted set. But that's something I forgot before because I accidentally... There was a time I ran into an encounter, and then I was like, I have the Arm Guards, I'm fine. And then it does hurting, and I'm like, oh wait, that's right. Oh, hold on. Let me get my stamina back a little quickly and reset the Rifleman here before I fight. Yeah, and I forgot that hurting can be... there are 2 types of hurting. One hurting is arm loss, and the other is leg loss. And I think it's at 100%. So if you get hit by hurting, you are going to lose a limb unless you have protection. Maybe it's like 95%, but still, I wouldn't roll on missing. But maybe if it's not 100%, I mean, that's good to know too, because there's still a chance of you not losing a limb. So yeah. Yeah, we have not visited the church yet. In fact, I haven't even gone into the sewers, but I still want to do some looting here first, so I might as well. Watch me flip this coin, Kaiser. That's right, I got a lucky coin. We still got it, but it's fine. Not really helpful unless I want. I think that mitigates more piercing damage, but for now, Rancid does have a piercing attack, but he could easily just go for an arm cut. So hey, I think that's specifically what it's called, arm cut. And if you get it, it triggers, or it starts going through the process of finding out whether or not you've lost a limb. The game does anyway. Yeah, why not? Just climb down now. There are other chests I could have gotten to, but let's do this, because I think I should be able to fight Moonless relatively safely. If nothing else, we can grab Black Steel, which will increase our DPS a lot. So yeah. But yeah, nothing else. Otherwise, this is just a normal run. The mod does add a touch towards the end that, some people, if you care about characters surviving and whatnot, I mean, yeah, just either wait for a mod to come out or do it yourself, if you have the means to do so. Again, not everyone does. In fact, I would say very few people who play Termina do. And even if you do have the means to do so, actually doing so, requires some knowledge of the game. So it would take a while is what I'm trying to say. If you have the time, then you can do it. But if you don't, I can understand how it can become a whole process. It was a whole process for me. Obviously, I'm a bit more comfortable because this engine is one of the main, RPG Maker is one of the main game engines I develop games in. But, hey, I hit my finger on the mic. But yeah. So we move this out of the way. But we also dropped this ladder. But we've already made it to Pre-Evil Bop, so I don't need to go, basically. Not that I could right now anyway, but hey. And then we go back down and do the stuff. Also, on a tangent note, as I autopilot through this puzzle, yeah, so I haven't played a certain demo of a game that's come out around this time, and the game is releasing, I think, a week or two from now, a week and a half. Regardless, yeah, someone else has played it around me, and so I've seen gameplay, I've seen the demo, I know kind of what happens, and it looks interesting. It's just that I won't be playing it, because one, I don't have a means to play it, and even if I did have the means to play it, 2 or 3, whatever is next, the reason why I'm not going to be playing it, is that I normally, in this day and age, or right now, I want to play a game, I want to record it and put it on the channel. If I can't do that, I probably won't touch the game, and how that relates to the game I'm talking about without actually saying its name is that, yeah, it's going to be a bit hard for me to record, and or do commentary in if I do make a recording like that. But, that's right, I have to switch this back, don't I? Or the left one, so I can, if I want away from Pre-Evil Bop Sewers over to here, I can. Yeah, I think that's all I do. How many pet pills do I have? I'm not really gonna be looking for more, but because the thing is, well, this brings me to the church anyway, and it allows me to get Abella's affection to 5. So, I guess I will pep pill. The problem is that I need more pep pills. Unless I decide not to pep pill for Moonless, but that doesn't sound like a good idea. If nothing else... Well, let's see here. If I use a Small Things Amulet, and I need 2, I am going to get Engraved, because obviously I defeated Marina, which means I never get to have Marina in my party, but... I mean, engraving would be nice, because that's a guaranteed 5 plus agility. That means afterward, especially if I don't have, well, or if I use the fluted set, which I will need at some point. Yeah, it would, I need agility increases, is what I'm trying to say. I also haven't saved it yet, either. Is that another one? No, it's this. Bremen Gas Mask. That does give me a bit of protection. If I'm going to dislodge I might as well dislodge Miasma, that way I'm not taking more damage. I think this also protects me from poison? I don't remember. Either way, we're going to be equipping both of those, and we're going to get Black Steel first. Afterward, I guess we're going to do the church and hope to the good gods, both old and new, that I somehow survive. So, if I don't pep heal here, this is going to be a long fight. In fact, I may lose a lot of healing if I don't pep heal. in mind. Yeah. I don't want a heroin, that's for sure. Oh. What do I do here? I can pep pill myself. I don't have to pep pill both of us. Yeah. I could sleep. If I sleep, I can hexen, and then that will allow me to grab, yeah, I think I'm gonna retract this right here. I could also skip this with party talk or glitches, but I'm not gonna do that. So we're gonna come back, and hopefully nothing changes when I come back from here. Normally, you're walking through these this part of the tunnels and never returning. So yeah, I know I entered here and did nothing, but hey, this also allows me to kind of explore a bit more. But hey, that's right. That's there, isn't it? But yeah, I haven't really explored this place in more ways than one, so you know what? If nothing else, though, these punny buns are really much appreciated, because with Henrik's soul and his perks, you can make evasion food, which, no, actually does matter, because, yeah, while a lot of endgame fights take longer than 5 turns, the first 5 turns of evasion allows you to at least set up things, if you want to. If nothing else, it nets you more damage without having to worry about healing, therefore netting you more damage, because if you can stay on the offensive, turns out battles die faster. But hey, so yeah, I think I'm actually going to sleep and try to sacrifice heads. If nothing else, no, I need to sleep because I need to use the hexen. That's why I'm trying to sleep. What is the closest head sacrifice location? And we'll use more of these. It might be the old town. Oh, no. Why am I going crazy? There's the church as well, but obviously I have to break. I'm not planning to do the alternate fight there, but if I'm going to be going through Moonless, I might as well save the church for later. So, you can sleep in the bookstore safely once. I think I have. Well, it depends how many heads. I don't need all of the soul stones I have here, but would be nice. 3, 5, 6. No, actually, no. These I need to save. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So that's 2 soul stones. Yeah. We might as well fight this Bobby here as well to get more heads, just in case. And if nothing else, because I think if Wrench Toss misses, then that's when I know that the head still has some innate evasion. I haven't checked, but hey. And there's no reason why I shouldn't be using Wrench Toss other than wasting real life time trying to re-equip the Pipe Wrench, but hey, you know. So, there's a Bobby over to yeah, let's just fight everything then. We'll fight everything while we're here. And hopefully this recording takes is at least an hour long. While we're here, we might as well loot stuff as well, but hey. Come here! Get over here! And let's talk. As much as I'd like to kind of immerse myself and grab Karen perks first, it will depend on whether or not I can grab everything I want to. Because Karen's just kind of a mini spoiler that doesn't actually spoil anything because it makes no sense right now. Diplomacy will help out in this mod, so and I plan to do a similar thing with other. If I plan to include more affection mods or add more characters to get affection so they can survive, you know, among other things. So hey, Rancid, I'm actually gonna do a bit more looting, so I'm actually gonna run all the way to the right here. And then the church, is the church death mask not a real one? Now I have to recount my death masks again so I can remember. So there's the old town, there's the old town, old shacks, church level 2, Dr. Keffer's a thing. I'm focusing on like not running into this Bremen soldier, because if I do, it could be bad. I'm pretty sure he can arm cut too, but anywho, let's first try to run past him. At least get into the house, that's the minimum, bare minimum, because I think there's a lucky coin here. There's a photo here as well, but I don't really need it. I mean, maybe I could have used it, but hey. But yeah, any more is kind of risking things, because he's going to turn around and find me. But I don't doubt that if you're fast enough, you could do some looting, but I don't believe in myself. So, yeah, there's a staircase, Dr. Keffer's, Old Town, Old Shacks. Why am I not remembering everything? Maybe that one is real. Why don't I remember this? Donovan's house, so that's 5, and there's 6 one. Oh, no, I already counted that. I was gonna say Dr. Keffer's again. Maybe this Upper Church one is real. I have a Ring of Wraiths now too. Yeah, preventing bleeding is nice. That depends on how many cloth fragments I have. 8. So yeah, we can equip that for now for body healing. Let's also eat, so we don't starve and lose body and stats, but yeah, we'll head back, sacrifice heads, level up, and we'll find out what else I want to do. So, you can get white vials off of trash cans, but it's not guaranteed, so, heh. I guess we will find out whether or not this death mask at the staircase is real, so we're about to see. I don't have a booby trap, do I? I think I used all my traps. Oh, I do have a booby trap. Okay, well, that allows me to much more safe. I think I can run. I think I left the Bobby corpse on the bridge too. So, theoretically, also out of curiosity. Okay, yeah. So that does. If there were something here chasing me, I could run. But anywho, let's find out. Nope. Or at least he's not activated yet. But same thing. And let's keep running. So yeah, basically going back to here. If this death mask here at the Old Town is active, then I will try to booby trap it. But let's find out. If nothing else, I think I left the Val corpse down here. Nope. There is a corpse down here, but let's find out. Or am I going crazy? Anywho, either that or it's not activated. I would like it for it to be not activated, but hey, I guess I could try to fight Henrik now. But I don't need his perks that badly. So, hey. This guy's still here, actually, so I can fight him as well. You know what? Funny enough, I think firing a pistol round on this guy actually saves me some resources, but... because I think the first shot is 50 HP. We'll find out, though. Yeah. This guy is definitely a bit tankier, but nothing I can do about that. So, Rev 1, though, we should be able to. Yeah. And then we can do this. I don't even... Yeah, I definitely skipped up. If the game lags, then you definitely don't see what you pick up, but hey. Yep, into this we go. Again, I like to restate for the record, at least right now, that I'm not a wizard at this game. There are real wizards at this game, and by wizards, that normally means that someone who, like, either and or knows the game in and out, or is, you know, well accustomed to the game enough to speed through and do things and remember things much more than I do. But it's not like I don't know nothing. It's that or I know more than a little bit, but hey. If I want to be safe, I could sleep at the train cabins, but at this point I might as well sleep at the train cabins if I'm this far. Otherwise, if I want to save some time, yeah, I should just rest at the bookstore. Or Funger. Well, no, I need a rest. That's right, because I need the Hexen. So, anywho. Yeah, that death mask is not active. So, that means other ones are, but hey. Yeah, so the thing that's not great about coming this way is that if the death mask gets up, I have less space to booby trap, turn around, and then shoot him, but we'll find out. Okay, so that one's not real either, unless I have to walk past it enough times. And I know I activated 1. Did I activate 2? I don't think I activated 2, right? Anywho. Is there a Bobby here this time? No. So away we go. Also, I did forget, the things about Marina disappearing here and there, I keep forgetting that Marina only temporarily joins you during day 1 night. Ish, if that's true. Did I do everything I needed to do? Yeah, let's sleep then. So 14, not exactly level ups, but 14 perks. Or just me failing, but hey. Well. Oh, that's right, because this one isn't dead yet, quote unquote. So therefore this would happen. Okay, well, we'll take care of him then. Unless something really strange happens, but hey, let's find out if I can miss this. Because the only way that has 100% accuracy, I'm pretty sure. But anywho. Let's do this. Do this. I don't even know what I picked up. And grab the head. And then we'll sleep. Let me sleep. But yeah. And then we'll see who else remains, but it shouldn't be too hard. Yeah, Samari, Pav, Dawn. These are all pretty much day 2 people. Well, except for Samari, but yeah, there's not really much I can do. So we'll hex in first before we save. Definitely want to get agility +1, but we have to get hold on, let me think. Bob and Weave might be interesting. Let's see, don't need Levy stuff. I mean, Karen stuff could be okay. Let me just see. Yeah, so 4, because I do want to take all of Osa's. Agility 1 for Karen, 3 is that 7. Yeah, so then I'm pretty much free to take. You know what? Yeah, I said I'll need diplomacy. I'll take diplomacy now. So let's just be sure. 4, 7 for a 2 + 2 agility on both Abella and Karen. 9, 11, 13. Because this would be nice as well. Not that I need. Oh yeah. Okay. Yeah. No, I think I can get everything I want. So let's find out. We are going to still stuff ourselves, but we do want to give Abella at least +1 agility. So, and then we'll grab Engrave. Now we're at 16 agility. These are okay too for starting damage, but I don't exactly need them, so yeah, and then we definitely get all of those saws, and I'm giving them all to Karen, or me. I could give Spice Forge to Abella. But no, I want on a Karen. I want on a Karen. So, actually, we both do. That gives it to both of us, right? Anywho, we'll grab this. Is there? I might be missing out on something, but for now, we'll give Karen Bob and Weave. And then we'll grab this. So those are all our level ups, and then we'll save. Hopefully I don't forget to engrave, but this recording's gonna continue because I want to do things. So basically head to the sewers, do Moonless, do the tunnel, then do the church, and then get to Donovan's is the goal. And then I could probably Funger safely somewhere. And then that'll be the end of the video. But for now, let's first do some engravings. So we can not die. I think I was saying it earlier, and then I cut myself off. But yeah, more people are playing Termina and doing no hexen runs, which is good to see. Good to see people getting into Fear and Hunger Termina. But a lot more people are getting into Fear and Hunger 1, and then they're going to get into Termina, and then they're going to get blown up by the fact that, nor most of the time, yeah. I mean, yeah, you can give, if you get party members, you want to give them stuff, but there's only so much you can do. So, yeah, anywho, let's move on. Can I just hit Moonless with... I should just wear the axe, yeah. I have 2 arms right now, I might as well. Again, the eyeglasses are to increase my accuracy because I have the irritation debuff. I think it is accuracy 25. I think it also lowers something else, but I can't remember right now. Also, I'm going the wrong way because I need to go through the sewers. But, yeah, yeah, nice to see more people playing Fear and Hunger, because it's a good game, and I think part of that, it also helps out, not that this is a big reason why, but something that I believe right now is that a lot of games have come out that we were expecting, and 90% of them were, like, kind of mess. Obviously, the 10% are the ones that matter, including the big ones that came out, but for those who aren't playing those games, well, especially for those who aren't playing those games, therefore they're looking for other games to play, that doesn't leave a lot of good options, so, yeah. And then if you're the type to, you know, try to play as many games as possible, yeah, you're definitely going to see not the drought, but, again, bigger titles that were a bit disappointing, at least in my opinion. But, hey, a certain game that I'm playing heavily right now is updating in October, and Termina is still being updated. And then people are steadily building mods here and there, like me. But again, they're not the most gameplay-focused mods. They're more for people. Until I, you know, really put in a lot more stuff into my mods, then you won't really notice anything yet. So there's no point. just like the people who are waiting for games to actually release. So yeah. What I'm trying to say is, while video game and people playing video games are eating good right now, we could have been eating better, but you know, a few companies, developers, whoever was irresponsible, kind of dropped the ball. So again, this is just from what I'm saying. You don't have to believe me. I would use your own, thoughts. Maybe I'm right, maybe I'm not, but hey, let's just beer twice because this doggy is about to woof off a lot of my mind. Also, forgot to do this, but I think I actually want slashing. Do I want slashing? I'm gonna put pipe wrench. We're gonna find out. So I don't think there's anything really to prep. I have 16 agility. I feel comfortable. Let's do this. Hey, Moonless. So yeah, it's too far away, but not really much I can do. So for now, I think I will set down a gasoline canister as I lean back and I should just hold attack for now, because there's not really much I can do at the moment. But, yeah. No. Yeah, there's no other. I mean, I could have done another thing, but for now, is there anything else I really wanted to do? I don't think so. So we're gonna guard this turn, and then we're gonna try to set up. We can't really do anything right now, but I think since Abella has the Leechmonger, she should be putting down this, just in case weird things happen. But we are gonna put the gasoline canister down, so hey. I think one of the only fights I'm gonna be putting down the gasoline canister for. But otherwise, we rev 3 black steel. And the next turn, we throw glass at Moonless, and someone hits the gas canister. I don't know in what order, but we're going to do that. Otherwise, we could equip black steel. But first things first, I would rather toss glass shards at Moonless's face. And then Abella can pop the canister, because this puts burning on them. On everything, really. So, yeah, I don't often use that, but hey. Well, there goes my mind. That's why I would have wanted to guard, but the first few turns of being able to actually do damage are pretty important. So, pretty important. So, let's do a thing, and then guarding would also mitigate mind damage here. So, yeah, from now on, we're gonna do this. Yeah, and I don't think the I should really have Abella switch weapons. I might as well. Yeah, she doesn't have 3 rev yet, so. Also, yeah, that's right, I have phobia against animals, Karen does. So, yeah, for now, we'll have you equip Black Steel. I don't think Abella can equip Miasma, but she can equip the Sergal Spear, but we'll worry about that later. So, guard, everyone guard. Oh, that's right, equipping eats up both turns? Anywho. But it's fine, nothing really bad happens. So, yeah, we should be able to do efficient damage here. I think he's weak against piercing, because it'll show weak if you do a certain amount over the, was it 10? I can't remember. I don't remember. Don't quote me. Don't quote me. But in any case, yeah, so this was one of the things that I pretty much wanted to require. I didn't have to add this affection increase method, but I decided to. And now it's required if you want to change fate, basically. So, yeah. Again, the requirement is usually that it has to be something that you can only do once. That way it makes it easier for me to mod in, and that the player can't really abuse. Unless, obviously, if a character could abuse affection right now, if I were to release the mod, it would be in a way that was not intended, that the developer didn't intend anyway. So, in this case, it's fighting Moonless more than once, but why would you really want to do that? But it's also tied to this event here anyway, but... Anywho, so as August comes to save us, I think I didn't test out the other method, because you could fight Moonless without August being here, obviously. So I did add both ways. So yeah, Abella will make a comment here, and this comment means that in the game, her affection should increase. So yeah, her affection I think is at 4 right now, and basically the last thing I need to do is turn Tunnel 4 on, which is kind of close by. It's not really going to change much. But, I mean, again, if you're doing ending A, then you would need to. So, I mean, it doesn't hurt to make it like this. Otherwise, if I did the Moonless thing without this, what you could do is defeat Moonless without Abella in your party, and then come down here, and then turn on the machinery. So I didn't want you to do that. I wanted you to fight Moonless with Abella. But to do that, I would have to force an affection, because otherwise, like I said, you could just do something completely different. Anywho, let's actually just drink vodka with Doppelganger Tonica here. And actually, I want the thingy. I want Karen to have Black Steel. And I think... What? Did I see something, by the way? Hold on. I saw something. Maybe I'm going crazy. No, I didn't. I didn't see anything. I was like, I thought I saw like a lance or spear of some sort. Anywho, yeah, X, because that does more, and we shouldn't need a pipe wrench after this, but we will fight Doppelganger Tonica here. So he should pretty much die immediately. He has no chance. But yeah, Hoo-yah! And obviously Abella doesn't hesitate against doppelgangers, but anywho, but yeah, the whole point of this is, yeah, if I just left this as the only affection method in terms of just turning this on, then you could fight Moonless in the game. Yes, it does waste more real life and game time, but basically I wanted you to come down here with Abella in full. So yeah, Abella, even though Abella can't make heads or tails of this right now, it won't stop her from finding out more if she can make it out. If they can make it out, it is. Well, she'll worry about that later, though. Focus on survival. So, yeah, that's another affection increase, and now we should have 5. At this point, we can try to end the game as quick as possible. I think I haven't... Also, I haven't changed things for ending C. Although you can... I mean, lore-wise, I don't need to, because if you're doing ending C, that would require you to kind of do things anyway. But for now, just know that I haven't made any changes for ending C. So this... Or, yeah, ending C. So this really relies on you getting ending B, which means you need to complete the game on day 3 and not day 2. Maybe I should do that, but, and that might cause strange things to happen, but for now, again, working with bare bones, making sure that at least I get what I intended to do to work. Otherwise, yeah. I'll work on the ending B stuff later, but give me this stuff. Rotten meat. And yeah, and as again, to reiterate, just really quickly, when the developer of Funger decides to update Termina, I'll see if... I'm pretty sure that might break things here and there, but for me, or with my mod. But again, I think I've made it not as less intrusive as possible, but I think I've done a good job trying not to, you know, if I were to try to maintain this mod for the future updates, it wouldn't take a lot. If nothing else, it would be great to... for me to make sure that I, hold on, I need to focus for a moment, because I don't want to, I don't want to die, is what I'm trying to say. I could Funger now, though. Yeah, you know what, let's Funger now. Yeah, let's Funger now. Actually, you know what, with this probably will be the end of the video for now. So, with that said... yeah, if you have anything to say, if you have any ideas for what I should do or what I can do, if you know more than I do, let me know. Otherwise, thank you for watching the video. You know what to do if you want to support me. Please subscribe, and I'll see you later.